Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to part 2 of the bumper build. Today I'm going to start mocking up my swing out, and this is what I got for that. This is a 2x2 square tube, and this is 1/8 thick, and I also got this hinge off Amazon. This is pretty thick, heavy duty, and it's greasable. That's kind of what sold me on that. And I got this latch. This latch I thought was going to be a little bit bigger. Amazon claims it's rated for 2,000 pounds. I don't know how much I'm buying that, but I think it might hold up to what we want it for. So we'll use it anyway and see how it goes. For now, I'm just going to bolt it in just in case I want to switch it out. It's not welded on. So that's kind of what we're going for today. I'm going to get that hooked up here, and it's going to sit about here and come full length, and then latch on this side. I still need to do my supports from this armor to the frame, and I still need to make some what do you call that, little end caps for right here. And obviously I need to weld the whole back side of everything that I haven't got to yet. But we're gonna get all this kind of set up so everything's pretty stout to where it's at, so once it is time to pull it off and get all the welds behind, nothing will be tweaked or warped. So yeah, let's get started on this one, you guys. All right, you guys, we got all our gear set up now, so we can start this project. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by tacking this hinge on itself to kind of see how it goes in, and with this piece of strap hanging off, how much I need to actually cut. So I'm going to tack this on really quick, then I'll unbolt this guy, measure that 2x2, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we got this hinge kind of hooked up. I just got it tacked in, but we're level. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish burning it all the way in. I'm gonna do some nice welds on there. These I won't grind down because I want them to be as strong as possible. So that's ready to be burned in, and then after that we can go on to the rest of the hinge and then the actual swing out. All right, so we got this welded on, and while we go ahead and let that cool down, I actually got my line right here, and this is for the actual swing out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this little strap right here. I'm gonna weld that right there, and I'm actually, just to give it a little bit more strength, gonna weld inside this seam. Since they just have it kind of wrapped around, I'm just gonna throw a quick bead in there. Just gives me an extra peace of mind. So yeah, let's start welding on this. All right, now that's all welded up. You can tell it's still piping hot. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna measure from this little eye here out and see, well, I guess this same hole here, oops, that's so hot, all the way down to here-ish. Actually, I'll probably stop it here, then maybe I'll make some type of strap to come and stop it right here. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll probably stop it here. Let's see what that is. What do you guys think? Call that 58.5. Actually, we need to go in a hair on that little eyelet. Okay, I think 58.5 should still work. All right, I got a bunch of bolts, you guys, for my latch, and then I actually went and got a nice big bolt for the hinge itself. I didn't really like how thin the other one was. I mean, it'd work, but this one's definitely got some size on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that one instead, and then I'm gonna bolt the arm back up, and then from there we can take our measurements to see how the latch is gonna work. What I got going on. So I just made that little latch right there, and that's gonna prevent it from hitting my tailgate. So once it's closed all the way, it'll stop itself. And I think right here, I'm actually going to mount this and then put the little striker on the bottom, and I think that'll be perfect. And I might even add like a little triangle guide to help this up. Once there's weight on here, it might flex a little bit, but we'll see. Right now I'm going to mess with this latch and see if I can get this bolted in. I bought some grade 8 bolts for this also, so I'm going to go ahead and bolt that up and see what we can figure out. All right, let me show you where we're at so far. So I got the swing, and then I got this little platform on here along with that 1x1 to keep it really stable. And then especially this, it's gonna pull it down. So that's the latch system. I got this going on, thought that kind of looked cool, than just leaving the pipe. Now I'm gonna fill this in with plate 2, make it all smooth. But that's where we're at so far. I actually was going to give the tire carrier, the old one, to a family member, but I think I may salvage it for parts here in a second. But so far that's how the swing out's going. I'm pretty happy with it. Definitely isn't what I imagined I was gonna do, but it's all coming together piece by piece. So let's keep on welding on her. Oh man, here he is. The old original swing out, the DIY that started all the other DIYs. But she's gonna be on the truck once again, but from here up. The rest is trash. Not trash, I'm sure I can use it for something else, but as far as usability, this is all I'm going to use off of it, just so I don't have to remake all this again. This is already set for my lug pattern. It would just be silly to make the same exact thing if I have one already here. So I'm going to cut it right here, and then we'll weld it on. Then I'll make some more little gussets and stuff on the actual one over there. So let's go ahead and cut this off. Hey, what's going on, you guys? We're back again for the spare tire swing out. So this is what I got so far. I think I showed you guys this setup yesterday. I've made this little thing so it can hold weight on there, and this little latch is actually pretty impressive. It's not budging. So yesterday I was planning on going a lot further with it, but the dark just caught up way too quick. So we're here again today, and we're going to keep trucking on it. Today our main objective is to get the tire actually on it. That I want to make these end caps, and then obviously the supports inside going to the frame to help from the, what would you call that, the sag, I guess. So that's really our main objective today, and we'll see if we can actually get that tire to sit up there today. Obviously we need to do a lot more reinforcing here and there, but we started early, we got plenty of light, so let's get to it. Alrighty, we went ahead and chopped that guy off, and I got everything measured out already. And she's gonna sit about right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything tacked in, and I got my level right there to make sure it's all straight. And then after she is, I'll burn that in too. Alrighty. Oh, well, that did say 90 degrees 2 seconds ago, but I'll take 89.4, close enough for me. So that's where she's gonna live. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn in those tubes, and I'm gonna cut out some supports for the side and then the center, kind of like how we did on the old one. I couldn't resist anymore. I had to test fit it, and that looks freaking sick, guys. Also, what I really like too is it's like tight. She fits nice and tight to this bed. And if you remember my other one, it had a little bit of sway, but this is, she's not moving. So even on bouncy roads and stuff, I'm trusting it's probably not going to budge. I guess now my next question is to see if I can still use my backup camera. I tried to position it out of the way so it's actually start up the truck really quick and see if we can't use it. Let's unplug this. I don't know if you're really supposed to or if you have to, but I'll do it anyway. Alrighty, here it is. Hey, that's enough for me. That's more than I got with the last tire carrier. I don't think I ever told you guys, but it literally covered the whole screen. I couldn't see anything. So this is a win for me. I'll take that. But yeah, that looks good, man. That looks really good. Nice. All right, well, let me just keep going and reinforcing everything and kind of making all these little ends stronger. Like I said, still need to put supports on the sides and all. I got a lot to do, but yeah, I'm getting excited now. It's starting to look like a real unit now, you know what I mean? All right, you guys, just getting back from another Home Depot run. I got these 2 pieces of angle iron, and I was looking for round tube so this can stick right against it, but I'll just notch it out at a 90 and make that go in there. But these are going to be the side supports to support that to the frame. Then I bought some grade 8 bolts also to mount it all in, so it'll be nice and strong, because right now when this tire opens, it's flexing just a little bit. So I'm gonna get started on notching out those little things, and then get everything kind of set up, and then burn her in. All right, you guys, so I finished getting all these little caps in. I'm gonna grind this all nice and smooth. So I did that one, and I got all this reinforced. I added another piece here, then obviously a triangle here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grind that all smooth too. And then I went ahead and put these side brackets in, and that's a grade 8 bolt straight to the frame, so it'll give it some support from flexing. And then obviously I still need to make supports down here, but we're gaining some ground for sure. It's definitely coming together slowly but surely. We're getting it done. All right, I got those gussets in there, you guys, and I think that should be plenty strong. Even yanking on this thing, once everything's closed up, she doesn't budge. The old one had a little bit of flex in her, but this one's pretty stout. Here's all this, that top bar, and then all this is supported, ground down, and even just that little gusset in there, this added a ton of strength in there. So I'm really happy with everything, how it's coming out. But this is done for the most part. I'm actually going to give myself a little notch in here, so once there is more weight on it, I know it's going to sag, and then that notch can catch this lip and kind of pick itself up, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I still need to figure out some more support system to weld it to the actual old hitch that's still on here. Right now it's super strong, but I still need to add a lot more weight, especially if I plan on welding a little hitch on here. I'm not planning on towing cars or anything like that, or side-by-sides or anything like that. It's just going to be small trailers and my little boat that you guys seen, so I'm not too concerned about making it super beefy, but you know, just enough to haul the boat around. So as usual, let's keep working. Part's all done and ground down, so let's close it in and see how it works. Obviously right now it'll clear, but if it had weight on it, it'd go ahead and pick itself right back up. So that's exactly what we're going for. And now that that's done, I think I've done about everything on the swing arm that I needed to. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of grease into here, and then I'll throw the tire on permanently. Here's our side supports. It's just a piece of angle iron with those little feet, and I got that bolted straight to the frame. Luckily there was already a hole there, so I just kind of went based off of that. But that's definitely going to add a lot of strength, not only for the carrier itself when it swings out, but if for whatever reason I were to slam into the side of something, it's got something to kind of catch itself instead of just bending inwards. So that's kind of what those are for. But now I'm gonna take a little break and run to the store really fast. I'm gonna see if I can find something for my license plate right here, and then after that I'll come back and start making those bottom supports for the actual what would you call that, like the old hitch. So let's go to the store and see what we can find. All right, so I was able to go to my local parts store and I found this just like this trailer like license plate bracket. So that was only a few bucks, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that in there. So I'm just gonna drill in here, and then I got these 10 millimeters that I'm gonna use to hold it in. I'm gonna drill then tap those holes so I can just thread it right in. So just in case I do need to take the tire off, it's easy, just take those two 10s out and we're good. So I'm gonna drill in here really quick, and then we'll mount up the license plate. That is on. All right, so I got most of it buttoned up for the most part. I was out for about a week, so that's why this video is late, and I apologize. But we're gonna get back on it and button up those loose ends like we talked about, and then that'll be it. But I think for part 3, all we're gonna do is pull the bumper off, get to all the welds we couldn't before, and then we're gonna paint it and make it nice and pretty. But for now, let's go ahead and do those little supports on the bottom real quick. Here, let me show you. I'm gonna make some type of support from where the hitch is down to here. I think I've showed you guys that a few times, but just to kind of refresh everyone's memory and my own, because I've been away from it. I need to remember what I need to do, but I know I need to do that, and that's really about it. Those, and then these corner pieces, and that's about it. So let's get to it. Hey, what's going on, you guys? So sorry the bumper build kind of stopped so abruptly. I haven't had any time to work on it lately, and after reviewing all the footage, I have a lot. So this may be a 4-part build, but thank you for watching as always, and if you aren't subscribed, please do so now so you can stay tuned for the 3rd and 4th part now of the spare tire bumper build on the Tacoma. But I really appreciate you guys watching, and I appreciate all the subs I've been getting lately. You guys have been supporting the channel super hard, so big thumbs up to you guys. And also check my Instagram, link will be in bio, so you can order some merch. I got shirts, stickers, and sweatshirts now, so be sure to do that. And as always, thank you guys for watching.